Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Finn of Recycling Finn. Sorry, I don't have Winnie with me today because today I'm going to do a really exciting video. I have been really off my reading grind ever since the move, probably because, we've been busy moving, settling, But now I feel like I'm finally ready to get back on the reading grind. And I noticed the Goodreads 2024 winners were announced. And normally I always vote for, the Goodreads awards. Except this year I didn't because I noticed I barely read any new books this year. So in this video we're going to be reading all of the Goodreads 2024. We're going to be reading a bunch of the new releases that were either nominated for the Goodreads 2024 awards or won the Goodreads 2024 awards, because I really want to catch up with all the great books I released this year, and I feel like they'll finally be in a library and maybe finally available. We'll have to see about that. And so yeah, you guys can come along with me while we go pick out some books from the library. Let's go! You're doing great. Snack time! Have yourself a merry little Christmas. So guys, remember before when I said that I don't really spend money on books? Well, I guess I'm becoming the type of person. Wow, my hair looks really nice like this. Hold on, wait. It just stays up like that? Yeah. And I have a little, mohawk in the front happening. If it just will stay up. Anyways, remember I said I don't really spend money on books? Well, apparently that's changing. Because, like you saw, we went to a bookstore and I saw 6 Crimson Cranes for only $8. And, someone had written on the front cover, but I don't really care about that. I just care about the book, and $8 for a hardcover, newer book is really rare. So I was like, I'ma get it. So I got 8 Crimson Cranes, and I'll go through when we get back. We're going to a holiday market right now, and then when we get back, I'll show you a haul of all the library books we got. Unfortunately, since a lot of the Goodreads books are really new, most of them are taken out, or the library doesn't have them. A lot of them are just taken out, so I'm gonna have to put holds on them. So I don't know if I'm going to break up this book into 2 parts or multiple parts, where the first part I read these books that I got from the Goodreads and I give my review, and then I read more next part. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but either way, we're going to read some of the books and I'll show you. I know I got Kristen Hanna's The Women because I was really excited about that. And I don't know if the library just doesn't have a lot of Kristen Hanna books. Sorry, I'm getting really off track. But since I'm now a Kristen Hanna stan, or they're all taken out, I should have really checked. But that was the only Kristen Hanna book there that I wanted to read, which is sad.
But there's another bookstore over here.
Oh, great. Time to spend more money. Oh, and 2 books that I really want to read. The Butcher and Blackbird series my library doesn't have, and I really wanted to read that because it's 2 serial killer romance, which I know sounds like something you shouldn't want to read. But I want to read a serial killer romance, personally. And then the other thing is Lila Sage's cowboy romance series. I just want a down romance series. And my library doesn't have that either. So if we see either of those books in this bookstore, I'm probably going to buy them. We're in the last bookstore. So let's hope one of them's in this bookstore so I can add 1 or 2 more books to my list. Because I think I only have 2 or 3 right now from the Goodreads that I haven't read yet. When we do my haul, I'll go over all the books I got and all the books I've already read from Goodreads. There isn't a lot. So yeah. Let's go next bookstore, I think, and then holiday market. I know. Who read that I watched, and I was like, Welcome to my library haul. We're currently watching football because it's the very end of the football season. The college football season, not regular football season. So we're very busy, you know. So I'm gonna really quickly go through my haul and show you what books I'm gonna start. So the first book I got is The Women by Kristen Hanna. This won Best Historical Fiction this year. And I read one other Kristen Hanna. If you watch my previous reading vlogs, you know. And I really loved it. So I'm really excited to read that. And then I got, I think, literally the only other book I got that was on the list was, I got two. Sorry. I got The Teacher by Frida McFadden, which was up for Best Suspense Thriller, but it didn't end up winning. It was pretty high on the list. I really wanted to read God of the Woods, which won, but unfortunately, I didn't see it there. And then I got Divine Rivals, which I'm going to start first, because it's one of those special ones where you can only take it out for like 12 days as opposed to a month. And Divine Rivals won Best Romantasy, I believe. So I'm really excited to start that. That's definitely what I'm going to start first. And then, I'm lying, sorry, it was Divine Rivals sequel. I figure I can't start with that, so I'm going to just start with the first book and give my opinions. And then, in terms of what other books I got, because unfortunately a lot of them are taken out, or the library just doesn't have them yet because they're really new, or they're really hard to get out, so I'm going to have to put holds on some of them. So I got The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. I've heard good things about this book. Yeah, that's it. I'm really excited. And I got Orange, the manga. I always need to get a manga whenever I go places. I originally wanted to continue reading Cat Gamer, but it wasn't in the library, which made me very upset. And then I got the third book in the Children of Blood and Bone series. I didn't know this book came out, so I'm really excited to read it. It's kind of giving like, I don't know, it's like a magic system and they're fighting back, against the corrupt government. That type of vibes. And then we have Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe, because my partner basically begged me to get that book. And then finally I got A Study in Drowning, which I'm sure everyone knows. It became really popular in book talk, and I'm pretty sure a sequel has come out to it by now, and so I definitely want to get on this train. Anyways, so we're going to start Divine Rivals. I don't know how much I'm going to get through it today, but maybe I should just give you guys a quick summary of it in case you don't already know what it's about. When two young rival journalists find love through a magical connection, they must face the depths of hell. Oh, that's my cat. Pam, please let me read the summary for this book. Pam. When two young rival journalists find love through a magical connection, they must face the depths of hell in a war between gods to seal their fate forever. When two young rival journalists find love through a magical connection, they must face the depths of hell in a war between gods to seal their fate forever. Thank you, Pammy, for that. After centuries of sleep, the gods are warring again. The 18-year-old Iris widow just wants to hold her family together. Her mother's suffering from addiction, and her brother is missing from the front lines. Her best bet is to win the columnist promotion, Oath Gazette. To combat her worries, Iris writes letters to her brother and slips them beneath her wardrobe door, where they vanish, into the hands of Roman Kit, her cold and handsome rival at the paper. When he anonymously writes Iris back, the two of them forge a connection that will follow Iris all the way to the front lines of battle. For her brother, the fate of mankind, and love. Divine Rivals is an epic enemies to lovers fantasy novel filled with hope and heartbreak and the unparalleled power of love. I'm personally really excited just because I am such a sucker for, was it enemies to lovers, rivals to lovers, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I'm super excited. So let's start Divine Rivals now. Hi guys, so as you saw, I finished what?
UPS.
Oh my goodness, we're getting a package. Back it up, bitches. Back it up. We gotta let the UPS truck in. Holy fuck. Sorry, there's only one way out of this goddamn house. Oh, the UPS guy is letting us go. Thank you, good UPS man. Very sweet. Anyways, we literally live like in the middle of the woods. So there's only one road up and down, which normally is not an issue because we all have very different schedules. But when the UPS man comes, can become an issue. Anyway, so as you saw, I finished the first book. What was it called again? Divine Rivals. And now I'm on to Ruthless Vows. Originally, I was just planning, even though Ruthless Vows is the one that was nominated for a Goodreads Choice Award, originally I was just planning on reading Divine Rivals and like reading that in place because, you know, you should read the first book in the series before you read the second book. But I enjoyed it so much I decided to read the second book. So here we are now. And I literally started it as soon as I got it from the library because I got it in as soon as I finished the first book, which is very good, very exciting. So the first book, my review, I feel like I'm going to give it a 4-star. I feel like it's pretty good, but like I knew what's going to happen in the plot, if that makes sense. I always knew it was happening. It was pretty obvious, but I enjoyed the characters and the story enough to keep reading anyways. So I still say it's above average, but I would say you're not going to be surprised by the first book. And so far in the second book, I'm kind of hitting a reading slump, and part of the reason why is because I have entered Depresso Espresso mode, which I usually hit sometime in the winter time anyways.
It's just so gloomy.
It's so gloomy, so sad. But yeah, which is part of the reason. And the other reason why is I still haven't gotten past the point. I think I'm literally only on page 37, even though I started this 2 days ago. And I'm still to the point where they like low-key are recapping the first book every once in a while. Like the main plot of the second book still hasn't started yet. So I'm like, I just literally read the first book. So that's kind of annoying right afterwards that's kind of annoying when you just read the first book. Like, I don't need to hear what happened in the first book. Anyways, we're gonna struggle through, I guess, attempting to read this book anyways. I'm honestly not sure if I should take a break and switch to another book to see if that helps, but I honestly doubt it because I think it's just my Depresso Espresso is making me not enjoy anything besides power washing. I bought Power Wash Simulator on my Switch, and that is currently the only thing I'm getting enjoyment out of in life. It is power washing random buildings. I just power washed an old vintage car, and next I'm gonna power wash a skate park, and I only wish that the money would translate to real life. Why can't I get money in real life for power washing in a video game? I have entered Depresso Espresso mode, so I don't know how much more reading we're going to do. I also don't know if this is suddenly going to become a I am Depresso Espresso vlog, so nothing is happening. And I am just struggling. I am in a state of struggle, and the struggle is real. Yes, I was going to post a video today because I was trying to get to posting videos once a week, but I honestly don't think it's going to happen because of the Depresso Espresso. Thanks. Maybe I'll at least try to start the video editing. The problem is I haven't even finished all the clips yet because I still haven't filmed the outro for that video yet. And then I need to move all the clips still. I also hate how, do you see that? There's a split right in the middle of my lip, and that's really annoying. And like, you see that? Isn't that so annoying? It's like perfectly in the middle of my lip that my lips decided to split. Boom. Anyways. Sorry, this is going to be a very random vlog. Anyways, we're going outdoor dashing. Usually we're pretty busy though, so I probably won't be able to read a lot. But we're getting boba, and then I'm going to be doing, my mom got us this little craft to make a Christmas tree. So we're going to be doing that. And so hopefully these things will help me with my Depresso Espresso. and then I can start reading again. Because if not, this vlog is going to be... I don't know what's going to happen to this vlog. But yeah. So let's go dashing and try to read Ruthless Vows. Yay. Okay, now we're going on a walk. You like walking? Right? Run. Right, Winnie? Run.
Yes, Winnie. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So elegant.
I had to do it to them to try the... Ooh, is that? Hi guys, I finally finished... What's it called? Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. The second book in the... I forget. The first book is Divine Rivals. Anyways, that's that duology, because this book was nominated for this year for Goodreads. I think it's YA romantasy is what it got, or just fantasy, whatever. And let me tell you, the first book was so good. This sequel, awful. It was actually so bad. It was basically the same exact plot as the first one, except reversed. And I won't... Like, it's the same exact plot as the first one, except reversed. And I don't want to give, like, spoilers, but I feel like I need to. So here, I guess, timestamp in case you haven't read it yet and you don't want to get spoiled. But basically, in Ruthless Vows, in the first book, it's the two of them writing letters to one another, and the guy knows that he's writing to the girl, and the girl doesn't know that she's writing to the guy. In this book, it's reversed because the guy has lost his memory and is fighting for the other side, and now the girl doesn't know, the girl knows that she's writing to the guy, and the guy doesn't know that he's writing to the girl with these magical typewriters that connect to them, and it's like, oh, because it's literally the same exact book, and I felt like we lost all of that progress that we had just made in the first book, of them getting together and everything. And that was what's made it so hard to get through. I was like, I feel like we just went in reverse and we're just reading the first book again, except the war has progressed, that we are further along in the war, and the war does end, but it wasn't really amazing, and I hated it felt like a forced romance to get Addie, one character from the first book, a love interest, and then forced randomly, her brother randomly got a love interest. It felt so forced, and there was, I don't know, I really struggled with this book, which is why it took me so long to finish it, and on top of that, I skimmed through some of it, not like a lot of it, definitely not as much as I skimmed through that Sarah J. Maas book I had to skim through to finish this year. This book, I skimmed through probably only like 10 pages, I don't know, 20 pages in total. I just skimmed like a paragraph here or there when I was like, this is pointless, worthless, really bothering me, and like a page here or there, and that was it. I was like, but I really needed to skim to get through it. I think I'm gonna end up giving it 3 stars because it wasn't anything amazing. So yeah, this is honestly a disappointing sequel, and I don't know how this sequel ended up winning a Goodreads award, because it is an awful sequel. I would see the first book winning a Goodreads award very easily. I think it might have won a Goodreads award last year when it came out. but I don't know why this one won a Goodreads award. Oh, and my last final thing I want to comment on, the covers are beautiful, but make no sense. They make no sense with this, because like it's about them like writing letters to one another, and there's a war going on, and there's just pretty flowers on the front. It feels like such a basic like YA fantasy cover that they put together that doesn't have anything to do with this actual book. I'm like, why isn't there like letters on it, or like scenes of a war, or like having, it would be so cool if they had like the two gods facing each other that are facing off in the war, and then her and the guy, because it's like a enemies to lovers romance, facing each other in the 4 quadrants, you know, so like the two gods facing each other up and down, and like them on either side facing each other against one another. Like that would be so sick. I could design a better cover for this than what is happening here. And instead we get this nothing cover with flowers on it. And I know her name's Iris and that's a flower, but I don't care. That literally her name doesn't matter to the plot. If that's why they put flowers on the cover, I don't care. I do not like this cover. It doesn't go with the book at all. Anyway, so in conclusion, Ruthless Vows, I do not think Ruthless Vows should have won a Goodreads award this year. I haven't read literally any of the other nominations, but it's not good enough to win, in my opinion, based off this one book I've read. Anyways, I need to figure out what I'm going to read next. I have quite a few books, and I think I may actually, I know this specific video was just supposed to be me reading Goodreads like nominations of this year, but I may read some from last year now, because I finally got Heartless Hunter, and my holds on it, like my checkout time, is going to expire in like 4 days, but I really want to read Heartless Hunter. And I also finally got A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so I think I may try to get through those 2 books, because they both expire in 4 days, but I know I can finish them in that amount of time. And I am up for the challenge, so I think I may end up doing that. So we're starting out with this very disappointing duology, and I'm really hoping that A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Heartless Hunter don't let me down. I think I'm going to start with A Heartless Hunter, because I'm in the mood for some better fantasy, you know. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure the plot to A Heartless Hunter, I'm trying to remember, it's, I think a guy, it's like what it sounds like. A guy is hunting witches or something, and so he's trying to find this girl who is secretly a witch, and she's hiding it from him, and there's like a romance between the two of them. So it's enemies to lovers, and I love enemies to lovers. So I'm hoping this book doesn't let me down. So let's start reading Heartless Hunter. Welcome back. I got a package that I wanted to unbox with you guys. I just finished reading, no, I finished several days ago, and I never updated you. I finished reading Heartless Hunter, and I'll tell you about it while I unbox this package. It was really good. It was amazing. I ended up giving it 4 stars. I feel like my only problem with this is that the main girl is supposed to be like this really smart, like, girl who's like helping witches, you know, escape, but she's hiding in plain sight among the aristocracy. And so she's supposed to be really smart, but then when she gets intel from like the aristocracy and stuff, she just outright asks them, she's like, so do you know where the witches are being kept and stuff like that? Like, she's not even like,
so where are the witches?
So where are the witches? Like, she's not even like coy about it or anything. And so like part of me is like, how has she not gotten caught until this period of time? Anyways, I saw the first plot twist coming, and then I saw the second plot twist coming, but then the third plot twist happened, and I was like dead. So I love books like that, where like they have so many plot twists, but like they all made sense, and I was like, dang it, I can't believe I didn't see that one coming. And it made me very upset, but also very happy, because books don't, I think that's everything in the box. books don't surprise me really often. So anyway, so that was my review of Heartless Hunter and our short break from reading Goodreads awards from this year. And won a Goodreads awards last year. So, you know, it kind of counts for this video. And first I'm going to show you what I got. And then I'm going to talk about what I started reading next for my Goodreads Awards 2024. So I don't know if you know her. Most people I feel like online should know her. Her name is Annika's Leaf, and she has a studio. She has a shop called On Studio, and she released recently a pink journal, and I'm not a pink person though. I'm like slowly becoming a pink person. Anyways, and then for Christmas though drop, she was like, I'm gonna release more colors of the journal, and I was like, tell me more. And then it dropped, and she had purple and blue, and I had such a hard time deciding because I love purple and blue. Purple, I feel like, is the color of my inner aura, my inner self, but blue is my favorite color. Anyways, I ended up choosing purple. And see, it's a really nice journal. It magnetically attaches, and then you open it up, and it's one of those ones where you can put paper inside of it. There's so many fun pockets. Like, look at how nice this is.
Shut up, let me look at it.
Yeah. And it comes with paper refills. And let me give me a second to open this. And it comes with paper refills, and it has dotted, lined. It has like and just blank paper. Like, she literally gives you everything you could ever want. My partner is about to put in the paper refills because she's so excited. But yeah, I'm really excited to journal for next year with this. And yeah, I'm like, you know, when everyone at the New Year's like, I'm gonna change who I am, that's me right now. I'm gonna become a journal person. Who knows if that's actually gonna happen. And then I also just got an oops bag for her because I wanted to decorate the journal, and I feel like getting her oops bag is like the cheapest way to decorate your journal. I also have my own stickers, of course, but unfortunately I left a lot of them in California still in storage. Oh my gosh, do you want to guess how much money this is?
How much?
It's like $12, and I got so many. I got 1, 2, 3 sticker sheets, 4 sticker sheets, and a shiny bear. Here, I'll show you what I got. So I got this. And these are in oops bags, so they're not supposed to be like perfectly like cut or anything, but I don't know, they look pretty perfect to me. You know, it looks only minor issues. This one, you can see up here, there's like a little thing right there, but it looks really good. Isn't that crazy? That like, and then look at this one. That one's so cute. I'm so excited to decorate this journal. Maybe I'll do that later on screen. Oh, I think our cat's trying to come in. And then she wants to see the stickers too. And then I have the winter sheet as well. So now I have a bunch of her stickers. I'm super excited. I'm definitely going to use those later to decorate my journal with. Anyways, so back to books. I have right here. Ooh. Right here, I have the book I started. I started Wild Love by Elsie Silver. It was because the romance book that won this year was Emily Henry's book, Funny Story, and I've already read that. And this got pretty high in the rankings, and it was nominated for romance. So I decided I would read this one for my romance category since I already read the winner of the romance category. And, oh.
It's okay, everyone.
It's okay, everyone. My partner's trying to put up prints we got to make our room feel more like ourselves. Anyway, so it's okay so far. It's like a pretty typical small town romance, and the guy has a daughter, and the daughter's really cute with like the girl that's his love interest and the guy. She's really cute. And I feel like my main problem with it though is that it feels very like anti-city to the point where it's laughable, you know, when they're like, those city folks, those dumbass city folks, we hate them people. That's what it's given. They're like, they're just not real out there. Like, that's what it's giving. Like the main guy, he grew up in the city, but he's like lived pretty much his entire adult life in this small town, and yet they're still like, I don't trust that city boy. And I'm like, he's lived here for like how many years, and you're still like, that city boy. I don't know
how I feel about that portion of it, but the rest of it's just really cute hijinks so far. He joined a bowling club, you know, it's really cute and adorable. And now she's become his assistant, which is going to make it questionable if the two of them get together. Oh, and the entire reason why the two of them can't get together too is that she technically still has a boyfriend, but basically they're gonna break up, but she just hasn't broken up with him yet. She wants to do it in person, and he's kind of avoiding her, probably because he knows that she's gonna break up with him. And on top of that, she's his best friend's sister, and so she's kind of off limits, and that's kind of like the entire plot of the book. And yeah, it is definitely though like they both had crushes on each other when they were kids, and they're finally living it out in their adult lives. So yeah, I never know how to feel about those books because sometimes they can feel a bit stalkerish. Like, oh, I've been pining after you my entire life, and now I finally have a chance at you. I'm gonna keep reading Wild Love, and then maybe show you me decorating my journal, maybe setting up journal pages. I'm so excited, yay! Oh yeah, and of course I'm gonna put, I don't know, Annika's channel somewhere. I'm sure you know, if you know about me, you should know about Annika. Anyways, I'll see you guys while I get through Wild Love.